She's not taking the. She's not taking.
Okay, so why is it an argument? She said her piece. We on to the next person. The next.
What about you? What about you? If you make.
I said that. Yeah, I'm fine with what I'm making, but I'm not expecting to take your whole $200 million. I'm not expecting.
But you want some of it.
So you want $1 million, not the 200.
Get the fuck out of here! No, what?
People have this preconceived notion. Okay, let's get it jumping back up. So we were talking about prenups. Steve was actually telling us about he already has a prenup written out already. So he was explaining that to us, and if you want to explain it to them again, and then I'm gonna fall back on what I had said earlier because I definitely did not agree with your prenup.
I'll summarize it. So I got a prenuptial agreement, and if we make it past 10 years, whatever you bring to the table, and whatever I bring to the table, I'll split it in half with you if it goes beyond the 10 years. Just because all statistics show that millennials, we don't even make it to 10 years. Millennial has the highest divorce rate right now than anybody. It's dropped 24%. So it's like, if the millennial rate drops so high, statistics shows that we're not even going to make it to 10 if we're going to follow what the norm is. So with that being said, my prenuptial agreement states that when we get past 10 years, we're going to drop the agreement and split everything half-half. Because like you said, I'm in real estate. So I have 10 properties, right? So if I have 10 properties, and when we get together, she adds value to our business, and I end up accumulating, let's say, 50 properties. So that's 50 properties altogether that I'm now in possession of, right? If I already had 10 long before I knew you, why the fuck would I give you my 10 properties? But if we end up accumulating 60 properties after 10 years, let's go ahead and split it in half, because if you add value to the relationship, then let's do that. But you can't call yourself adding value if all you're doing is raising my children and all that. That's not adding value. I'm talking about doing shit as far as like helping me find places and putting money up, et cetera, instead of just relying on me to bring wealth into the table and stuff.
Okay. So let's say, so here's my thing. The reason why I didn't agree with, so you made your prenuptial agreement based on the statistics that we have right now on
long before the statistics came out, I already had it. But I ain't gonna lie, when I started making some money, I already had that shit fixed. But as like I started doing homework and research and viewing a lot of things, like put it this way, I don't know nobody personally that's married for 10 years that I know them like as like in the millennial era. I don't know nobody. Monkey foot. I don't know nobody in this. I don't know nobody in millennial or in like anybody under 40. I don't know them personally that have lasted 10 years. You know what I mean? Beyond, because a lot of times, like I know people now that divorce. I know a lot of women now that are unhappy in their marriages, or a lot of men that do whatever happens. I'm just not for that shit. So I'm not gonna be another statistic out here. So I'm protecting myself from any statistic. God willing, if I get married and get on my knees and I get married, this shit goes beyond 10. It goes 100 years for all I care. I mean, I hope, but I'm just not gonna, be a fool and get finessed like how Janet Jackson is finessing my man. That won't be me. Because in 10 years, I'd have had got rid of you, or vice versa, or I would have did something for you to want to check out the marriage long before 10 years.
Facts. Big facts. You gotta go.
But here's the thing. But you said, like if you, before you met them, that you had 10 properties, and now after you're married together, you guys have 60 properties, which is why after the 10 years, on the 11th year,
What did you do? What did you do in order for him to get the 50 properties?
I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. I'm not saying you. Okay, you might say, for you it's the properties, right? You guys did the properties together. But let's say she's not doing anything else except let's say she's not bringing anything else to the table except the property. So she's staying with you purposefully. So by the 11th year, she knows she's gonna hit all that money and get half of that. But
she's not gonna get none of that. You're creating a scenario that's not gonna happen. I'm gone.
But you don't know that this happens all the time. People change. People will stay with you for status and money. That happens all the time. So if you don't have a tight ironclad plan, you will get played. I won't be the one that got.
I won't be that guy that got.
She said, you should say, if I stay 5 years and invest and add value to the marriage,
you're not investing.
The next 5 years,
what are you investing
on the side?
What are you investing?
Not letting you invest shit.
She said 5
And
years.
just
With
said,
I'm saying
like I
that
was
5
saying,
years
I
with
can
my
target
Boothang on
you,
the side.
pretend I got my own thing, marry you, and stay till the 11th year. Women actually make it their mission to take your money. And that is exactly what I've been trying to tell you. People will stay just for the money. It don't matter if she hates your guts. She will put it on you every single night. She will smile in your face. She got a whole man on the side, do whatever. On the 11th year, she called her man like, yo, we got it. We did it.
Are y'all
We
hearing
did
this
it.
story? And y'all
Gold
think
diggers, bro.
So you gonna reclaim
I'm not
your
gonna lie
time
to
or what?
I would never
so
get
what?
got.
That's what gold digging.
I would never get got.
That's what gold digging ass shit.
This happens all the time though. People always said they're never gonna get got unless you got this tight ironclad prenup. People get got with their prenups all the time. I cannot. Oh, y'all did that. Y'all ready? I cannot. Y'all are petty. I'm gonna just let them have this time because they mad. They mad, y'all. Women, they are mad because they know they can get got. They just didn't expect it. They didn't expect it.
Hello? Gold digger, that's you?
Wow.
You said
They
you
didn't
on
think they
what?
was gonna get got. That's why they mad. We twice that
Hello?
to them.
Hello? You say you taking what after 5 years with your Boothang? Yeah, you gonna have to kick rocks after year 6.
Yeah, you wish.
God, I'm telling y'all.
Jay just said, "Come on,
Boo
Boothang on the side." See, everybody is saying.
Y'all all
See,
got
nobody
Boothang
is
on the
really.
side. This
So
is
Kimani
crazy.
had said earlier that.
This is crazy. Y'all
Okay,
got
so
Boothang.
listen to this. Listen to this. We had one of our guests said that she actually makes more money than her partner right now, but she knows he's gonna inherit a lot of money, so it's gonna bounce out. So but she does believe in prenup, so she's good.
Time out. I want to hear this shit properly. So she makes more money than the guy she's with, but he's on track to inherit a lot of money.
She a gold digger.
And
She's a
he's
gold
gonna inherit
digger.
a lot of money, so it's gonna be good at the end.
So she's a gold digger.
What?
See?
No, she's not.
Are y'all hearing yourself? Y'all literally. So you're sticking around.
How does that make you a gold
You
digger?
see it as an end goal.
Because it's
So
gonna balance
what makes you
itself
think
out
that?
in the
What
end.
makes your guest or your friend or whoever not realize that he might catch on faster? Matter of fact, tell me who she is so I can tell that nigga.
Oh God!
To check the fuck out now. She got to go.
And he gotta go.
She gotta get the foot. She gotta go.
That's bullshit.
Like,
No, he's not going nowhere.
Always catering and predicated towards the woman.
Priscilla, so you don't think?
But that's the thing. They said they believe in prenups. She said she believes in prenups. Like with that coming, she believes in the
prenup. The
prenup.
prenup is not a certain number. It's just an agreement on whatever y'all put inside there.
Right.
So did she agree that
Right, exactly.
Are they doing half and half or something?
Well, I don't know what they're not there yet. So whenever
Whenever
that
Tell me
time
her
comes.
name so I
But
can
she,
tell that
like
nigga
I said,
not to
she
make
said
it
she
there.
supports prenups. Huh?
What's her name?
What's her name so I can tell that nigga? Tell me offline what's her name so I can tell that nigga to stop.
You just mad. You just mad because you didn't think that women gonna get y'all. But y'all got on my live. Y'all got on my live.
Nah, I ain't
She's
get
not
got
even
shit.
a golden because that's like
listen,
Mary Prince Harry
I know what you saying.
waiting on the
king
king to die. She's like 150 right now.
Hey, Priscilla, I know what you're saying in regards to the whole I might get got in 10 years. The problem is what you don't realize is I know myself. This nigga knows me. I won't make it to 10 years if I'm not already happy. If my peace of mind is tampered with and my time is being fucked with, I already leave. I leave relationships now because that shit happens. So why the fuck would I make it in a marriage? Because the reality
but here's the thing. Okay, they want you guys to understand. Before I get back to that. No, before I get back to that, they want you guys to understand that she does not, because I keep telling you guys, she doesn't mind about the prenup. I keep telling y'all that, but y'all keep ignoring that. She wants to sign a prenup, like I had said that.
Okay.
She was saying, hey, she makes more, but she doesn't mind making more because her man's going to have more soon. Exactly. And she will sign a prenup. She will sign a prenup.
I got a question. What if the man wasn't finna get the inheritance at all?
Hey, great question.
Can you just marry me because we love each other? No, we can't do that.
No one ever said they didn't love each other. That's not
Okay,
the point.
but
The
what
point
if
of
you
the
don't got no
matter
money
is
either?
that
What if he
you guys
wasn't
are
getting
saying
the
no,
inheritance?
because you guys are saying that's what we're saying. Like, because you guys keep saying like, oh, you came in with nothing, you leave with nothing. So she's trying to say like, at the end of the day, she's putting in that work, and it's all going to end up balancing out at the end once
Mary
that comes
clearly
in,
knows
and
this
she
girl
will have
because
no
she talking about
problem
what she
signing
loves
that prenup, whatever that prenup is.
If he didn't have the inheritance,
Apparently, Mary says the girl was in here earlier.
Yeah, she was.
Y'all call her to come back. Fuck that. Tell her to come back.
if he
Come here.
wasn't
I can't
getting
call
the
somebody to
inheritance,
come back while we're on live.
No, tell her to get back on this live. The fuck?
If he wasn't
She is
getting
gonna
an
come back. I think
inheritance,
she's gonna come back. I have to wait for her to come back.
Yeah, because we need to have a discussion with her. We got to figure out if he wasn't getting the inheritance, would she still marry him? As
She would still marry him. I know for a fact she would still marry him.
Oh no, we need her to
why
tell
we
that
even
for the
bringing
world.
that shit up?
Why is that even a
She
conversation?
was. Oh my God, you guys are trying to like change the subject. She's going to sign a prenup regardless. She's gonna sign it. Oh, she's here. She's here. She's back. Girl, can you let them know?
She came back. We
She's
found
back.
you.
She came right inside.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, Kyra, Nyron. So hold on, young lady.
Kirani.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So
Okay, so Kirani,
we need
they're
to
trying
ask
to twist
Kyra
over
a
saying
question.
that if
So Kyra, you make more than this nigga. Are you gonna stay with? Are you gonna get? If this nigga doesn't get that inheritance, are you staying with that nigga?
Oh. Question of the day.
Dot.
Question of the day.
Question of the day, Kyra, Nyron.
oh my gosh, you guys are so.
We need to wait
He
for her
said
to
so.
answer this question.
They want to know, would you stay? I mean, I know, like, y'all are just trying to make it deeper. Y'all trying to make it deeper.
Of course, I love
She
you.
said, of course,
You love
I
me.
love you.
I love you too, baby. I don't know that. Oh,
She said, I
I'm
love
about to
him.
I don't know if I'm a can of paint.
So, okay, so no matter what.
So hold on. Are you saying you love him? You know he's getting an inheritance, or you just actually love him before you knew about that? Mary, sit down. Hell, Mary, watch out.
She genuinely loves it. Like,
how do y'all know what she loves?
because we know
will
she
you marry him?
does.
Will you marry him without the prenup?
If he tells you that he's gonna inherit his money and you're not gonna get a single dollar if y'all divorce,
If I'm not inheriting money, what?
if not, I'm inheriting
I was
money.
raised to be independent. I didn't date him for his
I was
money. I
raised
didn't
to
know he had money. It was a blind date.
Okay, so if he has,
So you hit jackpot.
if he doesn't want to sign a prenup, are you still
He
married?
said he, and they're a fine ass couple. Like, they both hit the jackpot. Okay, they fine. They both smart.
Okay,
They
if
got
he doesn't want to sign a prenup, are you still marrying him?
Kirani.
It's Kirani. Y'all don't be listening to me. Kirani.
Kirani.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mary.
whatever,
Thank
Kirani.
you, Mary.
If
Oh, she gonna ask him. She
Tell
said,
him
let me
to
ask
go
him.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he must be watching it. Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah, that nigga watching. Hey, dog, be careful, dog. I'm trying to get that nigga a warning.
He's watching it.
Hey,
Oh, my God.
thank you, man.
Oh, my God. He's
Trying to
watching it.
get at you. Hey, watch out, big fella.
You know what? No, like Mary said, we can vouch. Like, they're genuinely in love. They
I
love
don't
each
want
other.
your vouch. Y'all vouch is not valid for me.
What? Was she
woman
giving you all the
if a
answers?
woman
And she
makes
about to
more
ask
than
her
a man.
man who's been watching too. So,
If a woman makes more than a man, and we love each other,
Why y'all think that?
and we
Hold on.
get married,
And why do girls always say that she's a catch because she has a master's and all? They say that about every woman.
so
Bro, I know niggas that got 2 degrees.
because you
For
guys
real,
don't think
like,
that, because you guys don't think that we can do
fraud.
anything for ourselves. You guys don't
Hey,
have that like 1940s mindset that women are coming in with nothing. Because you guys keep thinking women come in with nothing. That's the
that shit
problem.
don't mean shit.
Hey,
She said, repeat the
what's her name?
question.
Kirani.
Yes.
Whatever.
Kirani, sorry.
All right, you make more money than your nigga, right? Okay, yes.
She's there, nigga, talk.
All right. You make more money than your nigga. Y'all in love. He want to marry you, but he not signing the prenup. Are you still marrying this man? Is money worth like y'all sacrificing y'all?
She says, yes, I do.
You still gonna marry him if he don't give you a damn dollar or let you make you sign that shit? I mean, you don't get that.
I don't sign it.
Right. Okay, I get you now.
If I don't sign a prenup, are we still getting married?
Are y'all still getting married, Kirani? Yes, I'm still marrying him. No, she said yeah, but I really think she's just scheming inside.
Bro.
She's scheming inside the marriage.
He watching. He right here.
No, they. Oh my God, y'all did.
He's looking at her.
He had ass.
If he doesn't want to sign
He
it,
said if
yes.
he doesn't want to sign it, yes. I don't even believe her. But on to the next topic. She's lying, Kirani.
No, she's not lying. No, she's not lying because
She's laughing.
She's literally, as a matter of fact, I think the nigga's the one right there. Taylor Hunter is the nigga, matter of fact. Because they laughing together. They probably get each other like, they just say,
Taylor said my women always make more than me on paper. P said, I own a condo. When I meet a man that becomes an investment property in a separate account, I ain't telling him shit because the man is the provider. Fuck that. And yes, he's still getting married. Because I am taking your money during the marriage.
But the woman wants to make as much as the man ever makes. Dude, I thought you could.
She said, no, hello, my boyfriend is white. He's not in here.
I own a condo when I met a man.
Girl, you
I became an investment property in separate accounts. I ain't telling him shit because the man is a... What the fuck? Hold on. I own a condo when I met a man that became an investment property in a separate account. I ain't telling him shit because the man's the provider. Fuck that. And yes, we're still getting married because of that. So you got a whole nother secret joint going on?
I am taking your money during the marriage. She's taking your money during the... You need to stop saying y'all women. Y'all need to stop lying on my
Prissy.
name, okay?
Me and Prissy together.
Claiming me,
What about Taylor Hunter?
okay?
I don't know.
I'm so glad that they were able to get a perspective because I feel like a lot of men go into marriages still with the mindset that women aren't going to bring anything to the table. Like even he just said, he was like, okay, just because she has a master's in her bag, what has that got to do with anything? I feel like men still have that mindset that women, regardless of what they're doing, they still can't bring to the table. And it's like, then what else do you want? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. We gonna let you know today, and the viewers are letting them know today what it is, okay? He must want a scammer. Girl, he probably do want a scammer because, you know, you can't knock down a master's. You can't knock down a bomb job, bomb money, and she out here the breadwinner. What more do you want? What women want more? Taylor said, let women get their money. Thank you, Taylor. Taylor's always been for the women in here. He be here for the women. Ben's comment was funny as hell. He said, how are they talking about women ain't providing when they can provide the good Wi-Fi? And you know what? I don't think we can contest that at the moment because where you at? Where you at with it? Where are you at with it? Okay, too many boss chicks out here. Too many boss chicks out here. The man was wilding. My co-hosts were wilding. And, you know, everybody had to put them into place. Of course, women did not disagree. They have the mindset where, like, they were just basically trying to say, like, you ain't getting nothing from this prenup, yada, yada, yada. And that's not how it is. And women bring a lot to the table now. Like Mary was saying, like, even now women are making more than men. So we just need to be real. It ain't always about the money. Okay, so if it's not always about the money, then what is it about? Because I said, personally, I'm signing a prenup. And I expect my partner to sign a prenup too. Like, here, I 100% completely agree. People change at the end of like if you're divorcing someone, they might not be that same person you told, hey, you know what, I think we should get a divorce. They gonna turn into a monster you ain't never seen before. And in that, they will try to take every single thing that you've worked for, or they'll just try to take whatever they know is gonna destroy, whether that's your property, sometimes not even your money, it's your stock in the company, like a lot of things. So for me, that's just the mindset that I've always had. Like I said, the first story that I ever saw, her name is Betty Broderick. She's actually still in prison right now. Unfortunately, she ended up killing her husband. But her lesson to women was, get your own bag, and don't let them play you when it comes to a prenup. So Betty Broderick's husband ended up divorcing her, but she never worked throughout their marriage. And then he Oh, we got my co-host back. Okay. Her husband emotionally.
We switched phones, man. We had a phone issue.
And she ended up losing her house and everything. Ended up becoming homeless, basically. So for me, I've just always had the mindset that I will always have my own money. As long as I'm good, I'm happy. But at the end of the day, I'm going to protect what's mine. I'm going to protect what I work hard for. Because I know the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into for me to get to where I am before we got married. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm going to say. So we're back with our co-host. They finally got their internet working again. Everybody said that God turned y'all down because y'all was talking all that BS. And God didn't like that.
First of all, it was the phone issue. We switched phones.
Oh, okay.
Number two, we just stated y'all facts. Y'all women just don't agree with bullshit. Like y'all bullshit, y'all liars, and y'all finessing right now.
Nobody's lying and nobody's finessing. Like you were trying to basically, like Mary was telling you that Kirani has a master, she has a bomb down, she has a whole career as a woman. She's making more than her man. But you guys were saying, oh, why do women always say she got a master's and she got her own bag? Like just trying to dismiss what like women that
No. See, that's y'all offended. We didn't dismiss.
Is it a doctorate? Is it a doctorate? Is it a doctorate? No.
What? Is it? Are you serious?
You can get a master's degree online.
No, y'all not.
For the record, For the record, y'all not gonna do that. I didn't discredit her. I said, why do women always do that and say that? Oh, motherfuckers is on their own shit because they have a master's. Like masters is the set stone.
Because
But Priscilla, what I was saying is, don't mention the masters. I just say she on her own shit. Like, stop using the masters as a thing.
Doctor?
I don't have a master's at all, and I'm on my own shit.
I was trying to tell you, she was just trying to list her resume out for you. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, just because the inheritance will come later on, she's willing to sign that prenup. Don't think that she's not being that boss right now. Like, she's a boss in her own right. Okay. That's what we were telling you. That's what we were trying to say. She's a boss.
I got a question for you, Miss Prissy, Missy. Okay, so if you done had shit, right, or not even had shit, but you come into a relationship,
right,
and your husband is like, he's a millionaire. He has money. Let's just say. He says he wants to marry you, but he does not want to sign a prenup. Are you still marrying that man based off love?
Wait, what was the last part again?
He doesn't want to sign a prenup. Or he wants to sign a prenup with you.
Okay.
And are you going to sign the prenup?
Yes, I'm still signing a prenup. Let me tell you why. People have this like notion that a prenup is like automatically bad. A prenup is catered to each different individual. When the prenup states that you don't get shit though. In the prenup, I could discuss with him, hey, this is what I would like out of the marriage if the marriage is not to work. So it's not necessarily saying that when he comes, he's gonna tell me that I'm not getting shit. No. We are going to discuss what should be included in that prenup. Maybe he's gonna put what my spousal agreement is. Maybe he's gonna say after 5 years you get this amount of money.
No, it's just a prenup that you don't. Would you sign? Would you still marry? My question is this: would you still marry a man? You're not getting shit. We're just married based off love.
Yes, I'm married based off. Well, first of all, I know I'm gonna have my bag, but if I was,
are we married? I feel like marriage has it's become a business, which is crazy to me. Why can't we marry based off love? You have what you have. I have what I have.
Marriage it's been a business since day one. It's been a business since day one. That's what it's been. Men always try to find a way to favor themselves in a marriage. Even if you look back, men made women take their last name as like dumb, like owning women per se. So it's always been about business. It's never been this like, oh, I love you. Like love is in there, but it's always been a business. Look back on the history. There's business all over. It's not just the prenup. It's not just the money. It's even the names. It's who does what. Like back in the day, women shouldn't work. They should just stay at home and the man makes all the money, because if he was to leave her, she would end up being screwed. And that's just what that is. So marriage is a business. You cannot take that out of the equation. You just cannot.
So if a man makes a whole bunch of money, you agree that you will still marry that man, even though that you're not going to get shit out of the man, out of his assets. Why not?
I'm not because people have this notion that if I sign a prenup, that it means that I'm not supposed to get anything. No, I'm not signing a prenup that says I'm not getting anything. That's not what I'm doing.
Why not?
Why not?
Because I'm still entitled to something.
Why? Why are you entitled?
Y'all got this entitlement issue. What the fuck is going on? You're not entitled to
You're not
shit.
entitled to anything. That's my problem. That's the problem right there. You're not entitled to shit.
Somebody said definitely marry based off love, but why would you want to marry someone that doesn't have their life together? That's a fact too.
Whoa!
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You got your life together.
Woo! Benjamin O'Shea come for y'all, came for y'all.
See, that shit crazy.
Hey, this nigga said you entitled to add value. That shit. I'll give you that. Like, this motherfuckers be having entitlement issues. Like, oh, I'm entitled. You're not entitled to fucking nothing if you don't bring nothing. If you don't do shit for the glorification of our marriage or our business or my wealth, you are owed not a fucking thing. Just out of generosity, I'm gonna give you
a
something.
woman is always gonna bring something to the table. I don't think
out of generosity alone, I'm gonna give you something, or
anything to the table.
I feel the value of the marriage went. But other than that, I'm not giving you a goddamn motherfucking thing.
That is a mirror of you. If your woman's not bringing anything to the table, that's a mirror of you because you married a reflection of yourself. So maybe you're not doing something right, and you need to check.
A reflection of myself. Nah, I married a boss shit, and that's all I knew.
Because I wish I would not bring something to the table. I know myself, and I know I'm bringing something to the table.
Hold on, okay, so hold on. So let's use you. So let's use you as a hypothetical statement. So let's say me and you get together, right? And I just make an astronomical amount of money, way more than you, millions.
Right.
And you make, let's say you make $150,000 a year, right? And I make, like, let's say I accumulate $200 million a year, and we get divorced after, let's say, 20 years. And you don't do nothing to this $200 million bill. You're just sitting there being an active wife, going to work, doing what you want to do because you want to continue to do something. Why the fuck do you feel like you're entitled to any of the $200 million?
There's your keyword, active wife. I was doing what I needed to do for the marriage, for the home.
No, I meant no. When I said active, I meant like actively doing your own thing, like going to work.
Actively, like just going to work.
Actively making sure our kids were taken care of.
No. You're bending it to your favor. I said no kids. No, you're running. You're running from it. You're running from it. You're bullshitting now. Now you're bullshitting and running. What we said was that if you did, like you said, you didn't want to be a stay-home wife, so you wanted to go to work, continue doing your own job. You have your own money. You have your $150,000 You're $150,000 a year. You're doing your own thing, and I get $200 million from a business. I started some business, and I made $200 million, and we get divorced at 20 years. Why the fuck do you feel like you're entitled to any of my money?
Should you get anything?
Should you get anything first, and then why do you feel like you're entitled to it?
Why would I not be entitled to? I'm sure I hope.
What the fuck did you do to the glorification of my money? You're entitled to $0 fucking dollars. What the fuck?
I never said, I don't agree. I never said that just because someone signs a prenup, if they come in, they don't like get, like, okay, let's say I was married to my husband and then all of a sudden he decides to become like, he's not ambitious anymore. He has no goals, nothing happens. And then I'm making $200 million and he's like, and we're getting divorced and he's like, oh, I need half of that. No, you're not going to get half of that. You didn't even help take care of the kids when you need to take care of the kids.
Why does that work for you but not for him?
But I'm saying, I'm not gonna be that. Ooh, sorry, something's in my eye.
Cat got her tongue, bro.
Oh God.
Cat got your tongue. You stuck. Cat got your fucking tongue.
If I'm not doing anything as a wife, I don't understand that. If I was,
hey, can we tap the viewers in? Because I ain't gonna lie, like your ass is giving some bullshit. What's good, Gail?
You're saying,
hey, let's ask the viewers. If a man makes $200 million, if a man comes up with a business plan or whatever, an invention, and it accumulates $200 million, and the wife makes $100,000, should that, and she continues to work and do her thing, and he continues to work, he pays for the house, the bills, and all of that. When they divorce after 20 years, should she get anything? No kids, no nothing, just the two of them still. And they married for 15, 20 years. What do the viewers think?
Okay, yeah, okay. I got something else to say.
Go get all your little Powerpuff Girls and all your superhero women, all y'all that got all your,
I know you did not.
All y'all black empowered and all these empowered women. Go get all y'all and group up and figure that shit out, cause y'all.
And they keep coming.
And I want to see what they think, cause I already know what Hair by Peace and Hail Mary's gonna say. They're gonna say they're entitled to a whole bunch of bullshit and did nothing.
I think that. So you don't think?
There you go. See that? There you go. The fellas is tapping in. The fellas. Thank you. All the fellas is saying the same shit. No sir. Not I.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right. Where the ladies at though? Where the ladies at though? All the ladies quiet. Y'all on a group call together? Now this one says I don't want the money. Go somewhere, man. Go somewhere, man.
Here by PJ said, if it wasn't a business, why would our parents advise us to get a man who can provide? You're entitled to
hold on, Prissy. First of all, I said he provide. He pays for the house. He does all of that. He does all the bills.
But you got your own money.
But you have your own job. You still wake up and go do your normal job.
$1,000. You don't need my money.
I never said he still provides. So let's not get that. Let's get that clear.
He said that you're lying. Like you would still want some money, Mary. I'm just like, you literally haven't read anything I said.
Hail Mary says she agreed. What the fuck? You literally haven't read anything. Hail Mary, I ain't gonna lie, my shit disconnected. You remember? Hail Mary capping blood. I'm telling you that she's a liar, bro.
No, she's not. Let me tell you something about me and my circle. We work hard, so we know. Like, okay, Mary don't want to take none of your money, but me, I said I want to take some of your money, and that's just it. I don't want all of it, but I want some of it because I know that even though I'm doing my own thing, I'm working, I'm bringing value to the marriage. I still deserve something out of the marriage.
Why? Well, let's dissect that. Why do you feel like you deserve something? We have no kids and nothing. What do you deserve?
She said, I literally agreed with everything Steve said. He just want to prove a point. Please go back on Facebook. Do you know how much I make?
Thank you. Tell her. Mary's about, so you know how much I make. We don't got to get to none of that detail. I just asked a hypothetical statement. Thank you. Your money. You see that shit, bro?
Like, I'm not even trying to stunt. I don't need a man's money. We taking 200.
200 M's. Tell her, cuz. 200. 200.
I think what they're trying to say is
200.
I think what they're trying to say is like if it was like a situation where like we were still working regular jobs and our husband ended up becoming like super multi-million, like $200 million, and then we're expecting to take some of that money because we're not.
This nigga said, Mary, you the type of woman that don't need a prenup. She said she been agreeing with me. Mary has disagreed with me the entire fucking conversation. I've never seen her agree to me. Go screenshot that shit.
Don't need prenup. Hey, Mary. And she said, so I'm confused. Damn, everybody comes for you. You better fix it now. You better fix it.
Fix what?
You done pissed off the viewers.
I pissed off one person.
I said I signed a prenup because I don't care. She did say that. And I said that too from the beginning. I don't know like why you guys keep.
That's not. But Mary, hold on. Mary's deflective from the question. I never said nothing about will you sign it or not. And Prissy, you know this. I asked the question: if a man makes $200 million and you make $100,000, so let's say $20,000 a year, are you entitled to some of his money? We didn't say nothing about I'm gonna sign it, not sign a prenup. So Mary, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. And Prissy, you know I said that verbatim.
No, I know you
so what's the verdict?
She's saying that she still does not need your money. She still would not take it $200,000 or not. She's still not taking. $200 million or not. She's not taking.
Okay, so why is it an argument? She said her piece. We on to the next person.
What about you? If you make.
Said that, I know. I said that. Yeah, I'm fine with what I'm making, but I'm not expecting to take your whole $200 million. I'm not expecting.
But you want some of it.
You want $1 million, not the 200.
Get the fuck out of here! No, what?
People have this preconceived notion that signing a prenup means that you're not expected to get anything. That's what I'm trying to say. I will sign a prenup. I don't care. I want to sign a prenup. I want you to ask me to sign a prenup. I'm gonna make you sign a prenup. Even if you
the prenup states that you don't get shit. Yeah, the prenup's gonna be customized that you don't get shit. The prenup's gonna be customized that you don't get anything.
And then I can like we can both contest that because that's what I'm saying. If I don't agree with it, we can go back to the table until we both can agree on something with both of our lawyers. Because
there's nothing to agree on. You come in you take out what you came in with. Period. If I make $200 million and you make 150 or 200,000, when we separate, that's what you leave with. Why should you get some of my money for what? What did you do?
Well, you're trying to say that I wouldn't add anything. You're marrying me because you obviously thought that there's things that I could provide to you.
I married you
because I want to take care of you. I married you because I want to take care of you.
So why would you?
I married you because I love you.
But you said I
completely. It kind of completely erases what you're saying. You're marrying me because you know I add some type of value to your life and some type of way.
No.
I married you because I was attracted to you because you was a boss chick that did it on your own. I was married to you because you gave me happiness and I was in love. Not because you added value to my business.
I don't want you to add anything to my business at all.
It doesn't have to be.
Don't contribute. Don't contribute to my business. Don't do it. I don't want you to contribute.
Business. It has nothing. I'm not talking about business. I'm not talking about business. I'm saying just in general, I contribute something to your life, which is why you want me to be your life partner.
Which means you should get some of my money.
I don't even have kids yet, but I contribute something.
So that entitles you to my money.
I'm not saying all your money, but give me something.
You ain't getting shit. You ain't getting a goddamn thing. Nathaniel. Now I don't agree with that. But go ahead though. Let's let the viewers ask a few questions though, man. Let's get the viewers involved.
Well, if you make
this nigga said 200 million. Don't have to. That's worse.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm going to make sure our prenuptial agreement is something that I can agree to and be happy with. Like,
so you're saying that you're only gonna sign something that says that you're gonna get something at the end of it.
That shouldn't be an agreement.
It doesn't even have to be something like at the end. It could be like, okay, if we last 20 years, then okay, I get this amount.
So what if you say you last 20 years and I'll just give you? So what if you say you last 20 years and I'll give you a Toyota Camry and that's it?
You said what?
I'll buy you a Toyota Camry.
You wouldn't need to buy me a Toyota Camry. I can afford to buy myself a Toyota Camry. So
also, you want to be in it for something you can't afford.
Right.
What?
Huh? What? You said what? You can hear.
You said what?
Huh? Cat got your tongue?
Don't play. No, what you saying?
Right. Thank you, Taylor. You see her? She's stuck, Taylor. Hey, look. What I said was that, so your prenuptial agreement states that you get something of value. So you said you could buy the Toyota yourself. So you want something you can't buy yourself.
Not saying necessarily, but it's a Toyota.
That's what you just said, though.
You guys are putting unrealistic things. If you're worth $200 million, you're obviously going to be living.
I'll give you a meal. Hyundai Accent Sonata. I'll give her Sonata.
Let's be real.
Listen, all jokes aside, if I make $200 million and I see that you added actual value to my business and our family's wealth, then yeah, because I anticipate that if I marry somebody and I had $2 million. At that point, I already created it. I already started adding value to women's. Like, I started throwing money to her business anyway. You know what I'm saying? But if a woman already has her own business and her shit just don't pop off like my shit popped off, your business just gonna stay where it's at if you feel like you're entitled to some shit.
No, that's just your preconceived notion. It's not just gonna say, well, I'm still gonna hustle, I'm still gonna work hard, I'm still gonna.
No, I'm saying if your shit never flourished and my shit flourished, you just stuck.
But how am I stuck?
If your shit didn't flourish, like your shit didn't pop off and make a lot more money than you anticipated, then you just gonna end up with that. I'm not putting nothing towards your business if you feel like you're entitled. I think that's my problem, that people feel that they're entitled to something.
But I also feel like, okay, what's that movie? Diaries of a Mad Black Woman, right? She helped him. She was there from the beginning. Yada, 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 yada. She helped him get to where he was, right? Was always the backbone, and then like he ended up cheating on her, whatever, kicked her out, and then divorced her and wanted to leave her with nothing, right? So you think that's right?
No, not necessarily. But what about the movie Acrimony with Taraji P. Henson? She kept giving that dude money and money and money.
Right.
And then when he finally made it, he gave her a check back of the amount she gave him plus more, and it wasn't good enough for her.
So so that movie's tricky. That's always gonna have a 50. But
that movie depicted y'all terribly.
I think she was wilding in that movie. She was wilding. I think that a lot of that came from like jealousy of like, I wasted all these years and you couldn't make it.
Yeah, he named a boat after another. I mean, he named the boat something that he talked about with her and all this other variables. Right. But
so I think that movie has like a whole different notion. I don't think it was just like financial, but like mentally and emotionally. I think she was scarred. Like, damn, I suffered, and now this woman just gets to walk in and just like live this good life. So at that time, when he gave her that money and then some, it was kind of like she was already like emotionally and mentally like messed up, and you know, she's just like, how can this woman just come and just like take my place, even though she could still live a good life? Because he didn't give her no small amount. He gave her a pretty good amount.
You gave her a hefty amount. He gave her an amount on top of whatever she gave, plus a large balance.
In that movie, it was past just a financial. I think for that, it was just like, wow, why
she should have took her money and went about her day with her sanity. Well, whatever sanity she had left, she should have took her money and left.
Well, he took her sanity with it. I don't know what happened, but she lost her sanity. That movie, like, yeah, she took.
It's a movie at the end of the day, but it's based upon something that hypothetically can happen in real life or somebody that's already happened to.
Oh, for sure.
No, he took her. He caused her to cause an accident. She can't have kids. He fucked her all the way up. I get it. He fucked her all the way up.
That's why it was like all this.
But he also gave her the value of what she gave him.
Finances at that point that really mattered. It was deeper than just like the finances at that point. So we can't. That's what I was telling you guys about that Betty Broderick. That guy messed her up. Like he fucked her up. He literally left her with nothing. The mother of his children. She built him up when they had nothing. Nothing. Right. Because they didn't sign a prenup or anything. She didn't know the laws. He was able to use that against her, and she didn't get nothing. He left her homeless on the streets. So do you think that's right to have kids with somebody and then say, oh, Juice's like, sucks for you. Like, you've been in this marriage for 20 years, and now I'm just going to go live this, like, other life and just leave you stranded and have no place to stay knowing that you have no work skills because you were at home taking care of our kids so that I could be out. And because I was out doing all this stuff, I built this multi-million-dollar business, and now you're going to leave me with nothing?
Right. Okay.
Like, that's dirty. That's dirty. That's so dirty to do to someone. Because you are mentally, like, at that point, you are emotionally messing with them. It's not even about finances anymore. It's trying to one-up them where you know the situation that you put them in. He knew this woman didn't have work skills after college because she was dedicated to making sure that he was good.
Well, she should have stayed with him then. The fuck?
He left her. He divorced her. He didn't want to be with her. And she had no money. She didn't even have money to get a divorce.
No. It's
nothing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Betty Broderick. You guys should check her out. They actually have a show on her right now. She's still in prison right now, but her husband met in college, and they ended up getting married. They didn't have no money or nothing. And initially, he was supposed to go to med school, and I think he semi-did, but then he ended up becoming a malpractice lawyer. So he ended up making millions and millions and millions of dollars. And she had no money. She had no work skills because she was always at home making sure that his business was going to be successful. The kids were good. And then one day he comes home and literally tells her that he don't want to be with her no more. And then she finds out that he stopped paying for the house. So then they were kicking her out. She had no money or nothing. Nothing. And he went with a whole different woman. Like, left her dirty. And they had like 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? So for you to like put the mother of your children in that situation where you just leave her with nothing, and you know damn well she don't have no job, she doesn't have nothing. Like, she doesn't even know, like, he didn't even leave her with $5. He couldn't even give her $5. That man didn't give her a thing. So she ended up killing his ass and killing she ended up killing his ass. She in prison right now.
Do you think that is right that she killed him?
No, I don't think it's right that she killed him, but I mean,
he definitely
messed with her. Yeah, I mean, he drove her to like. I feel like he drove her to like the end point, and I just don't think she.
And now she ain't got nothing for real. Okay.
So.
Well, the moral of this conversation is that
I think that you guys need to also keep in mind, like, it's not just like a black and white, like, oh, she's just coming in. What if she doesn't like? No, your wife is gonna add some type of value into your life. It's not just your business. It's not just she's gonna add some type of value into your life. So I don't think it's fair to just be like, oh, you're not gonna get nothing. But I definitely believe in signing a prenup.
I already said it. If I make 200 mil, my wife is entitled to $1 million
a month. I don't think you need to get $42,000 a month to take care of your child. No, I definitely don't agree with that. Like,
hey, look, my moral of my story is if I accumulate a vast amount of money, a large amount of money, and my wife was my wife, I loved her. I mean, we might have our differences and shit didn't go right. I'll give her some money. She's not gonna get no large portion. She's not getting half. She's not even getting 25%.
But
she's getting something off the strength of you were around. You helped me sexually. You helped me talk physically. You helped me like I might have pillow talked to you at night and just vented to you about something. For that alone, I'll give you something. But you might end up getting like 5-10%.
Something. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that person needs to get.
It depends on the value of our relationship. Like our relationship was good, but I just wasn't there anymore because there was no love there anymore. Than that. But I just won't. Me personally, I'm not ever gonna allow marriage to be a business to me. I'm never gonna be in something because it's a business situation. Like, if it's either love for me or that's it. Like, if it's a business, I'm not marrying.
I agree with you. People should marry because of love.
If it ever becomes a business arrangement, I'm not marrying you.
People change. People get nasty and people change, and that's all I'm saying. People get nasty
Fair
and
enough.
people change. So if you're gonna have a prenup, you just gotta make sure that shit is tight, ironclad as fudge. Because people will try to one up on you, and that's all I'm saying. I agree with prenups. I think people should have prenups. I think women should sign prenups. I'm signing a goddamn prenup. I don't care. And my husband's gonna sign a prenup. Because I don't feel comfortable going into my marriage without a prenup. And that's just that on
Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, thank all the viewers that tapped in.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank all y'all that tapped in, even through all our fucking technical difficulties on your end and our end.
This is our third live? Is this like our third live?
It was successful. It was a good one. I like it. You know, we all got to vent and tell us our point of view on marriages. Overall, I gave you my summary on what I believe with prenups. And I believe who's in the wrong, who's in the right. I just need to know. Niggas need to start not get finessed to protect themselves and vice versa.
Yeah, I think, basically, be smart because a prenup is not just, oh, you're not getting shit. A prenup is custom made, baby. You can say whatever you want in there before you sign it. So just
whatever you add value, whatever you feel like you add value is not just towards my business personally. I like to just joke around.
Not just towards business.
It's more than just what you put towards the earnings of my money or our bank accounts. It's more or less. You know, because at the end of the day, if I get married, I'm going to have a joint account anyway that's visible. I'm going to have a personal account that's visible. You know what I mean? Just because you see my account don't mean you can get access to my account. I'm not telling you what my life insurance policy is either because there's no need for you to know that if I die.
I wish we got into that.
Nah, life insurance policy, I'll never let nobody know who the beneficiary is. 9 out of 10 chances it's my kids.
Because people be dying every single day.
I know somebody personally. That killed his mother. He got his mother shot and killed.
That one guy from
I went to grammar school with him. Peace know who it is. We all went to grammar school with him, so we know who the fuck that nigga is. I'll never do none of that bullshit. But all in all, I appreciate all the viewers that tuned in. My summary is simply like, if you add value, it's more than just monetary. If you add value of any kind, if I meant to you, if I shared an idea with you, if I dreamed a dream with you, and you gave me some type of motivation and said, baby, go do it. I'm here for you. Anything, you add a value. You're just not going to get half. And you definitely going to get 25%.
That's on that. Like I said.
And you're not getting 25%. All in all.
I don't think that you need to get half if that's the case. But, you know, to each its own and however they decide to sign that prenup. But y'all, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a really hot topic. It was so hot that we had technical difficulties. Like, it was literally packing in here. The comments were going crazy. We had so many people in here. This is actually our third live. The first one, I don't think I'm going to be able to save it. But the second one is up. I've already put it up, and I will save this third live. So I just want to thank you guys for coming through. Once again, Steve is he works in IT support engineer. He also does real estate, and he's also a financial advisor. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to him about that. And
feel free to DM me. I'll give you my number. I don't check Instagram as often, so just DM me. I'll give you my number. We can talk, whatever. I don't charge for nothing because I feel like we got to give out this information for free, especially in this generation. This shit is too accessible on the internet. Google.com, Google University, like my dad likes to call it, is too much shit on there for you to know. So it's just you want to have a conversation, just bounce ideas off each other or just get some motivation. Let's talk. Let's share. Let's have wealth. Let's create some generational wealth for our families. Let's move forward. Let's push the envelope. And Black Lives Matter. Stay corona free. Stay COVID free. Be safe out here.
You said what?
I said stay corona free. Stay healthy out here. Health is real wealth. It ain't even money.
Yeah.
The real wealth is health.
Yes it is, honey.
Black lives do matter.
Say that again.
All lives matter, but right now Black Lives Matter.
Yes, say that. Yes. Okay.
Y'all take care. God bless y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all for letting us join.
Yes.
Take care.
Make sure you guys check out my YouTube as well. Make sure y'all subscribe and like. I will be dropping videos this week. It's Prissy Missy for my YouTube. And then Dave is a licensed health official, so he can help y'all if y'all need some help with that as well.
And if y'all have before Corona, I did have a seminar on a wealth seminar as well as a real estate seminar. Corona fucked it all up. But as Corona kind of gets to an end, I'm just going to do one-on-one personal consultations and connect a lot of people to my team and investors, connect a lot of people to my realtors, attorneys, etc., lenders. And I just really want to see everybody on earth owning some type of something, ownership in this world. It don't got to be a house, just ownership in America, and stop occupying land as lease. And like I And like I always tell everybody on every single show I've ever done or any conversation I ever had, dream a dream, chase the dream, achieve your dream. And if you shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll be amongst the stars. I love y'all.
Say that again. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Bye.